Hey folks, welcome back. It's Alan from Vancouver with my good friend Bob. Today's topic is going to be all about communication, why it's important for you to learn, and what advantages you can get from being pretty good at that skill. So Bob, let's talk about that. Let's get right into it. What exactly do you mean by learning communication skills? What does that mean to you?
Communication skills, there are two different types of communication skills. One is like if you're standing in person, you're talking away, right? But then you're just straight lecturing, right? You're not communicating, you're not getting the person in. Whereas like a teacher does, right? In a big giant classroom, right? They're just lecturing and just saying what they know. But in communication-wise, you want to communicate a person is more one-to-one, or you're doing thousands, you want to present it as one-to-one. So the person will know, they understand it, like as it's themselves you're talking to, not like 1,000 people like they don't know. Right? Whereas teachers, everybody knows that they're talking to 1,000 people, that's all they are. Right? They don't go to individually.
So what's the advantage of that? When you're doing communication with somebody, especially if it's like a client or like let's say one of your JV partners, why is it important to focus on that one person?
Well, you want a person to do it on a one-person basis. You want to get more personal with the person. You get more personal, get more relation with the person, they'll trust you in order to then to do the business with you. You want to build that trust. Without that trust, you have nothing in this industry. Any industry, basically. Because would you go out and trust somebody who's just being a doctor if you don't know if he is a doctor? Right? You're going to let him cut you up, sew you up, say a kidney when you find out later. The guy only can do like ankle, repair your foot or ankle, but that's it. You want to know what the person is, what can the person do, how the person does things. Right? So you can communicate one-to-one, you'll know that. Otherwise, in a lecture-wise, you don't know.
Okay. So how do you personalize your communication so it's more attractive to the person you're talking to?
One, you got to be positive. You can't use I did that. You want to get the person to know it's like, yes, I have been in that spot. I can do that. Let the other person know, not you have done it. Right? You're going to present it in a way that they've done it. Like, should you try this out? Like you're putting the onus on that person to do it. Not, can you do this? Can you please do that? You're begging the person to do it. You're not going to get anywhere with that way. It's how you communicate.
Okay. Okay, good. So how does that help benefit you, let's say, for example, ever since you started making it more personal in your communication with your prospects and with your partners? How does that help you?
Well, in the ways that help out is like, instead of asking the person how to do it, it's like you getting them to say yes to those stuff. Like, for example, shouldn't you try to do better at what you're doing on it? Okay. So what's the answer going to be? Yes. He's not going to say no to it, that's the question. Right? Shouldn't you be making better video? Yes. See? You're not going to say no. Right? I'm going to try. Everybody says, what is try? Try, you can't do anything with the word try. You got to either do it or you can't do it. The way you want to get the person to say and be positive is you want to present yourself in a way saying, yes. You ask the question in a word is yes. The answer will be yes. You don't want to answer no. The only way you want to know is say, would you be, like for yourself, were you willing to do this? Or you want to leave your kids left alone? You want to answer no. Right? Make them think in their head. They want to do the stuff. How to do it. That's how you got to present yourself.
Okay. Okay, good. So if somebody wants to learn how to become a better communicator to the prospects and to their partners, where do you think somebody should start in order to learn that skill?
To learn is you have to communicate on a regular basis. Use the words on a regular basis. Like talking to people. Practice, right? Try not to use, I can try this. Use those words in a regular conversation with somebody. As you use more of it, you get better at it. That's how you're going to get it. You learn it, and you can learn it from communication, you can learn it from over the webs, right? Where there are presenters who teach you. You can have $1,000 worth of stuff where they teach you like that, right? You can go in a classroom, they teach you. Might cost about $1,500 and $2,000 bucks, right? That's the small ones. But you got the good presenters like Tom Hopkins, which I learned from. He charges $15,000 bucks, right? You get your books and all that and everything, you know, it goes almost to $20,000 bucks, right? And the main thing he says, practice.
Yeah, it's so true. Good information but not used is just, it's no point, it's almost useless. It's like not learning the skill or not learning the information at all. So folks, at the end of the day, make sure that everything that you're gaining from these videos from us is that stuff that you're actually using on a regular basis, you know, like communication. You know what? Whether you're talking business, whether you're trying to negotiate on a better deal for your house, your car, whether you're at the flea market or you're at a regular store, any kind of transaction situation that you're in, whether it's physical or just even like, you know, trying to make a deal with your spouse, you know, communication is so important. If you're not good at that, then you're gonna have the best product, best system, best company, best everything in the world. If you can't portray your message out to your public effectively, man, you gotta ask yourself, how far can you really go then if they can't see the benefit to them through your eyes? And through your eyes means what comes out of your mouth. So Bob, if anything, that's some really good points you shared today. Any last comments you want to share before we go?
Just remember your goal to achieve it. You gotta be positive in communications and you'll get it much easier way to reach that goal. If you're negative in life, you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Very well said. There's some really smart people that we've come across that are negative as heck, and it really shows because in terms of how far they get in life, it's not that far at all. They deserve so much more, but what comes out of their mouth a lot of times just doesn't help them get there. So don't be a victim of thinking negative or thinking under the amount of quality communication you need to build between you and the people around you. Okay? Thanks again, Bob. Glad to have you here.
Yeah, pleasure being here.
For sure. Folks, and thank you for being here as well. We appreciate your time. Have a great afternoon, great day, and we'll see you on the next video.
See you guys all later. Bye.